Do you need an on-the-go prayer Bible bag? No. Does it help? Yes. Do you want to see what's in mine? Well, let's check it out. So if you have a prayer Bible, maybe you're like me and you set yourself a challenge. If you're going out the door with your cell phone, then your prayer Bible goes with you. And that has been my goal since I started. My prayer Bible is that it should be in my hand if I'm making it a priority to have my cell phone in my hand. So this bag is nothing new. We've seen it all over YouTube. I love it, and it actually fits what I need it to fit perfectly. Like you will see perfectly. So I have this Suez, I don't even know how to say it, but it says, "It's so easy." It's so cute though. But yes, I love this bag. I got it in the green. It's a very light green. It almost looks cream on camera, but it is kind of a sagey green. So I love it. It's my little brick. It's actually not too heavy, but I love it. And it goes along with me. My actual purse is about the same size as this, so I'm not actually going to put my prayer Bible in my purse, but I do always carry it with me in my bag, and it actually fits perfectly in my Bible study bag, so I can show a walkthrough of that, but I have a perfect little spot for this. So on this bag, there are 2 compartments, and then there are 3 pockets up front. I usually have a random either gum or candy or either random washi tape, but the one thing I always have in here is my cream whiteout, and I love this cream whiteout, and I will link it, but it's small, very small and thin. By that I mean, and it's perfect for when I mess up in my prayer Bible. I have another one, a different size for my regular journaling Bible, but this is super thin. Look at how thin that is, and you'll see when I open up my Bible how thin that is. So that stays in the front. In the side pocket, this opens all the way up. Now, before I open this up, just know it does bother me that all of my highlighters do not match. But we're going to show you. So I have all my highlighters in here. They are in the order of my prayer Bible themes, so I'll show you that inside, but some of these are numbered too. What I probably should do is just write the names of the themes on them, but since I keep them in here in order, it's easy just to know which one goes to which theme. So those match up with my Bible tabs, and I'll show you my Bible tabs. Are you ready for the main compartment? Because there's a lot in there. So let's open it up, and we can open it up all the way down. I normally don't open it up all the way down, but we'll sneak in there. So the first thing is, I am so excited. My planner, and this is my new 2026 planner. I was just trying to make sure that my new cover would fit in there. So this is my Hobonichi Weeks, and it fits in there. So this is going to be my on-the-go. Yes, I'm a 90s child that grew up with the original Tamagotchis. So this is going to be my on-the-go planner, where I take notes, where I have to-dos, where I have grocery lists, where I write down maybe a small takeaway from my Bible study and take it with me for the day. So this fits perfectly in its own little spot in there. In this side pocket, I carry Post-its, and you will see with my mobile prayer list what I do with all of these Post-its, but I just have not full-size packs, but I just take small chunks and save them in here, so I'm ready to add extra prayers. In this little zipper pocket, and I've considered, I think I saw someone on YouTube actually cut this out. I've considered taking it out, but my stuff fits in the pocket, so I might not take it out. In here, I have my main pens. This is going to be my permanent marker that I use for my tabs, my Energel Clemma. It's a really fine point. I like to write with that on my Post-its. And then, of course, the OG, the Pigma Micron that I write in my actual Bible pages. So that these get housed right here. Now, if we turn to the other side, I'm going to take this out and I will show you my prayer Bible in a bit. But what gets housed next to my prayer Bible, I leave my washi right here in a stack, and it fits nicely there because this is short. My washi tapes, and these all have a theme, so I just put them on with a simple little string, and I can untie them if need be, but I can actually just take them off as needed so they're not flying around. I used to keep them in these front pockets, but that was just getting annoying, and then they'd pop out and I'd have to take 2 out to find the one I needed. So this works for me just to simply stack them and they're all tied together. Okay, so in here I also keep a couple of prayer Bible themes and categories, and I'm working through, I think this is from the Indiana family. This one, unfortunately, I don't know, but I did find this one online. So I'm just working my way through adding to my prayer Bible verses. And when I'm going through these, some of these verses don't fit in the categories that I prefer, and that's okay. And that's okay if it doesn't for you. I put them in the categories that fit better for me, and then I just notate them there if I ever want to change this list to share with a friend based on what I've put them under. Okay, so I've also added in my clear, I don't use this much. I should probably cut it down because they're too big for me, or I should put it in my journaling Bible, but I like translucent Post-its, and I like this size because I could cut them down to whatever size I need or want. I have these in here for when I'm during my Bible study time, when I'm in my regular big Bible. These strips are transparent like these, but they're so thin that they stick out the side of my Bible. When I'm Bible studying, I just grab one of these off, put it in my journaling Bible so I'm not distracted to go into my prayer Bible, and this is when I come across verses that I want to add to my prayer Bible. So love these. I will link the pack that this comes with. Okay, so the other thing I do keep in here, I have 2 in here. I need to move one over to my Hobonichi because one had a home in my Hobonichi, but both my rulers have found their way in here. So I keep that in here, one to tear washi, and if I need to measure things, but mostly it's to tear washi in my prayer Bible. Okay. Last but not least, of course, we need our prayer Bible in our prayer Bible bag. And this is a suede sage. I think it was the olive branch, but it's the NASB. And I like the NASB. It is a little tougher for me, but my son uses this, so I wanted to be comfortable in the NASB and using prayers, specifically because he loves this translation. And it is a Holman, and isn't it so cute? It just fits perfectly in my hand. Okay, so within my prayer Bible, we have our pocket here, and I will share with you, I love these adhesive pockets. I use them in all my Bibles and my Hobonichi planner. So I have a video on that, so I'll link the video, but this houses my mobile prayer list. And my mobile prayer list goes along with my weekly prayer schedule. I have 10 tips on what you can use in your prayer Bible, and this is one of them. I have scheduled out each day topics that I want to pray for. That goes along with my mobile prayer list. And so I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a waterfall of family, Thursday, a waterfall of friends, Friday, a waterfall of ministries, and Saturday and Sunday. So this moves with me. I could just take this. If I don't want to take my whole prayer Bible, I could put this in my purse. I could put this in my other Bibles, wherever I have pockets, but it gets housed in this pocket in my mobile prayer Bible, or in my prayer Bible. So that's my mobile prayer list. This is something I've come up with. I did a fun little video on that, so if you want to watch how I make those. This is my pocket full of answered prayers where I can praise him. So my answered prayers from this go into this. Okay, and then we could do a quick little walkthrough of my prayer Bible if that helps. But we've got our pocket full of answered prayers. We've got our highlighted prayers and tabs. That this is where I use my permanent marker. Here's where I use my highlighters, and then here's where I will underline maybe the specific attribute, or I will underline or write. This one's on wisdom. That means wisdom. Let's see, maybe there's one for my children. So I have my washi tape that I use that I showed you earlier. These all mean something, some sort of category. So I'm not finding a good one. Here we go. I'll use my micron to write my kids' names in there, or the category that the verse is for. And then after all those, I have set up my dashboard for my tabs in the back here. And I like the dashboard in the back, especially when you start a new prayer Bible. I kind of go over this in my 10 tips for your prayer Bible, is if it's in the back, it's easy to line up your tabs going forward. I know some people will put them in the front, or some people use just tabs anywhere. I always line mine up. So when I have my dashboard in the back, I can easily just put my tab on and line it up with the back tabs. And then I do store my tabs in here. I know some people store them separately. This is where I store my tabs with all my themes or my topics. And then this is my broad categories. So broad categories are on the top for me, and I can use the bottom. And then these broad categories, like I go over in my other video, these can fall under several different tabs here on the side. So that's my prayer Bible. All right, so would you like to quickly pack this back up with me? So I'm going to put this back in here. My washi sits in here. We're going to throw these post-it and my tabs, my extra lists, my planner, on-the-go planner. We're going to zip that up all into one nice little pack. And we don't want to forget my whiteout. And I forgot that the text in my prayer Bible is very small. So because this is so thin, it works perfectly if I mess up in my prayer Bible. Then we're going to throw that in the front there. And then we are ready to go. And size-wise, my phone's only this big, so it's perfect to just grab and go along with my phone for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had fun sharing with you what's in my prayer Bible bag. And if you have one, let me know. Tag me with what prayer Bible bag you like to use. And if you want to see a video of how I store this in my big Bible study bag, let me know. I can do a video on that too. All right, with that, guys, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.